Hi Capricorns. Here to do a quick little wham bam thank you ma'am for you. So let's kind of jump in and see because I don't want this to be super long. Hi, my name is B. Just in case you're accustomed to being here, if you're Hi, my name is B. Just in case if you're new here, if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. I don't know. This retrograde has been whooping me, so charge it to my head, not my heart. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in with some oracle cards. If I feel need to clarify, I'll clarify with tarot. Anything you need to know about me or to find me on other platforms, book a reading, or maybe you just want a tip, is down below in the description box. Give me something for Capricorns for what do we need to know right now at this time. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anxiety came out as the first card. What are you anxious about, Capricorns, and why? Okay, are you overthinking? Are you worrying about something? Are you being super pessimistic? Because y'all know y'all can be hella fucking pessimistic. Okay, so this is a good time to really start checking yourself before you wreck yourself. Learn how to be nice to yourself. Okay. I always find it interesting, especially for myself, as I'm Aquarius rising, so I'm like ruled by Saturn, but then I also have Jupiter in my first house, so I'm always in between being overly optimistic or overly pessimistic. But this makes me feel like, again, any anxiety that y'all are having, making sure that it's not self-induced. Anxiety is already hard to deal with in general. Don't give yourself more anxiety. Don't stress yourself out more than you already are stressed. Okay? Karma is here. So for some of you, you might be worried about getting some karma. For others of you, this is about karmic debt. But for some of you, this feels like if you know you probably haven't been doing right by people, if you know that you probably haven't been the nicest, if you know that you've been being super negative or talking negatively over other people's lives or about other people, then this makes me feel like you might be actually having some anxiety and overthinking some karma. Okay, for others of you, like I said, this is karmic debt, meaning what? This is something that you used to do in a past life that you've brought over into this lifetime. And what you need to know right now is it's going to be super important for you to clear out that karmic debt. Genuinely, really take time to rewire and rework a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the negative thoughts. Like it's easy to always think about what could go wrong. It's easy to always kick yourself while you're down. It's easy to always tell yourself that you're not going to get the job, that they aren't interested in you, that things aren't going to go the way that you want. It's it's super easy to do that. It's really hard to combat these things. But see, that's what you need to be doing. You have to learn how to be stronger than your mental. You have to learn how to be stronger than your thoughts. You have to learn how to be stronger than the negative goblin of voices in the back of your mind that's telling you this isn't right, it's not gonna go right, they don't fuck with you, life will never happen the way that you think it'll happen, you'll never get financially stable, you'll never have the love that you seek, you'll never have the friends that you seek. You're gonna have to learn how to shut them the fuck up, whether it's your internal goblins in the back of your mind trying to spew negativity and like kind of put you in this mood of anxiousness and anxiety, or this could actually be some real people around you who you might need to be telling to shut the fuck up because they're negative and they're only adding to the stress, adding to the negativity and everything else that you have. The influencer card did jump out too. So again, I feel like this further butterfly just I don't know why I was moving so fast, but a butterfly also just flew by. So again, I'll take that as confirmation to rebirth and to transform. But the influencer card, I feel like confirms exactly what I just said, right? It's about learning how to like empower yourself, right? Maybe you are literally meant to be an influence to others, but how you gonna do that if you always got some negative shit to say, if you always thinking negative, if you always thinking ugly, if you always seeing shit from the glass half empty instead of half full? That doesn't make you a positive leader. That's not gonna make you a good role model. That's not gonna help you exude and exert positive energy and powerful energy, not only within yourself but putting that out into the world. Project is the word that I think was needed in that moment. It's going to be, it'll make it hard for you to project that positivity, project that powerful energy, and to be the influencer and the leader, Capricorn, that you need to be. Even in the influencer card, it says powerful, positive, influencer, passionate leader, strong speaker, and inspiration to others. So like I said, how you gonna be a strong, positive, powerful speaker if every time you open your mouth is some negative shit? How are you going to be out here influencing others if in your mind you always tell yourself that you're not a good influence, or that people don't care about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, people ain't gonna pay attention to me. Like, and I would love to be an influencer, but child, people aren't gonna listen to my vlog. People aren't gonna listen to, people don't care about what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna tune into my channel. You're speaking this over yourself. You're like putting this in your energy, putting this in your spirit. You putting yourself down before you even start. You're forfeiting the race before you even get to the starting line. Please know that. Okay. Like I said, when it comes to other people and their karma, or maybe you and your karma, um, even if you feel like watching this and you like, well, B, I haven't done anything. I've been real nice to people. Cool. Keep it that way. Okay. This is kind of giving, if you're having some anxiety about other people receiving their karma, trust that they're going to receive it. You don't have to, like, maybe this anxiety and this overthinking and worrying about the past, maybe there's a particular situation that happened where you feel like you're still fucked up about it, but that you're still depressed, feeling negative about it. Maybe it's still holding on to you where you still have fears and insecurities, and maybe there's something where you kind of feel taken advantage of, or like maybe played for some of you, where you feel like, I wonder if they're going to get karma for how they treated me. I wonder if they're going to get karma for what they said. First of all, you're ruled by Saturn, so automatically yes, right? That ain't even for you to worry about. But what you need to worry about is moving forward, learning how to get yourself out of this anxious space, right? Maybe you just got out of a friendship, partnership, family member, whatever, where you feel like it was very toxic, it was very chaotic, I was not respected. Now I have all of these, now I am pessimistic. B, I wasn't really feeling like this, I wasn't acting like this, I didn't have these insecurities beforehand. But see, after that relationship, after that friendship, after all of that shit that happened, I am feeling very anxious. I am scared to connect with people. I am scared to put myself out there. I do think very negatively. I am kind of battling depression a little bit. The karma card is saying, hey, what goes around comes around. But in the meantime, in between time, don't worry so much about if they're going to get their karma, what karma they going to get, how it's going to hit them. You need to worry about how you can move yourself into a peaceful, positive space of being a leader. What did this teach you? How are you internalizing this so you can give it and project it to other people and say, you know what? I got taken advantage of by my friend. I got taken advantage of by that relationship. I got taken advantage of by that family member. But this is what I learned. Let me now give it to the world, project it outward, so other people can understand, and that is what makes you a leader. And again, for others of you, if you've done something negative to people, you getting your karma back. Okay, you might even be the one that's an influence to other people if they kind of get to watch your downfall. Okay, it says what you get is directly related to what you give. Receiving karma, clearing debt, balance restored, events happening due to something you did in the past. So yeah, again, Capricorn, there's a big message here of, again, even if up until this point you haven't done nothing, moving forward into August, because this is the last day of July. So as we move forward into August, what you need to know is keep your nose clean, drink your water, mind your business, and treat people the way that you want to be treated. For a lot of you, this is about karmic debt, like I said. So let's shift gears to that. If you have some karmic debt from the past life, okay, events happening to something you did in the past, worrying over the past, present, or the future, right? This makes me feel like past life energy. It feels like in this lifetime, you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be headstrong. You're meant to be powerful. You don't even realize how powerful you are, how much of a leader you're meant to be, how much of an inspiration to others you're meant to be. But see, for a lot of you, this anxiety and karma is you are always so anxiety stricken. You probably brought that from your past life over into this lifetime, and now you're having a really hard time being that leader, being positive, being that powerful influence that you're meant to be, because you still just kind of like hiding away and shit. And it's really time for you to clear that. Okay, you have big things coming. You're meant to be somebody. You have to get out of your own way. Again, Capricorn is ruled by status. 10th house is y'all's natural house. Status, legacy, notoriety, fame, What are you building? What's something you can give down to your children's children's children? What is your reputation? Who do you want? What legacy do you want to leave behind when you're done and they, put you in a casket and they put the dirt on you and then they drop the motherfucking rose down in that motherfucker? Once you're dead and you're gone, Capricorn, what do you want people to remember you as? And it's time to move forward with it. Release all of these pessimistic thoughts, these negative thoughts. Oh, people ain't gonna fuck with it. Or what if I fail? What if people think I suck? What if you fly and you do amazing, sweetie? Okay, so push yourself. Don't allow the fear and the anxiety to run you. You supposed to be running the fear and anxiety. You supposed to be looking fear and anxiety in the face and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna feel this through, but I'm not gonna let you control me. It's so natural to fear. We all have negative thoughts. We all have fear. We all have a little bit of insecurity. We all dabble in worry and in anxiousness. But are you gonna let that like stop you, block you? You gonna let that make you freeze, right? I'm kind of being brought up to, what is it? Fight, flight, or freeze. I feel like Capricorn. I feel like you freeze and shit. It's like, do I run? Do I fight back? I don't know. I'm just gonna stand here and hope that nobody sees me standing here. Okay, if I don't see them, then they do not see me, says Capricorn. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It's just not, and it's never gonna be how this works. Bottom of the deck, we do have money, money, money. So again, finances are meant to be for you. You're meant to be putting yourself out there at this time. You're meant to be allowing yourself to be seen. Okay, you're meant to be being the influencer. Okay, and I do feel like you'll definitely be getting some money and some inheritance and like, something from that. People are gonna want to engage with you. Ouch. You know how when you like use a Q-tip on your ears and then it like get too far, like your ears start hurting and shit? Kind of been dealing with that for a while. Give me some tarot cards for Capricorns. What do they need to know during this time? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, first card out, the Nine of Swords, reverse. So we have two cards of anxiety. Capricorn, I'm going to ask you again, what are you anxious about and why? This is the time to get grounded. This is the time to work on your root chakra. If you feel ungrounded and you feel unsafe, this is a good time to work on your root chakra. Ground yourself. Go outside. Okay, do some root chakra work. Do some root chakra meditations. But you have two cards of anxiety, both of which she's covering her face. Let me show you this again, just in case if you didn't see it the first time. They are both covering their faces. Okay, this feels like, Capricorn, you have a real big anxiety on allowing yourself to be seen. You have a lot of anxiety on allowing yourself to be seen. It seems like you have a lot of anxiety about putting yourself out there. And for others of you where it's not putting yourself out there, this is giving you have still a lot of anxiety. You're still being kept up at night about things that's happened to you, people who's wronged you, people who's taken advantage of you, people who's made you feel insecure, people who's made you feel less than, people who's put you in this depression or this depressive type of melancholic mental state. And it's giving you need to kind of stop racking your brain about it. The more you think about it, the more you kind of replay it in your mind. Is not helping you get over it. It's actually only making you more pessimistic. It's making you more anxious. It's making you more fearful, and it's pushing you more into your insecurities because you are literally overthinking this. Don't worry about if they're going to get their karma, when they're going to get their karma for hurting you. Worry about bossing your life up and healing yourself and being the person and the influence that you know that you need to be in order to be the inspiration and to be the voice of reason and to be the leader for others. That's what all of this is gearing you up toward. You can waste a whole lot of time worrying about if they regret it, if they miss you, do they feel sorry for what they did? Who gives a motherfuck? Honestly, for real. Is that gonna make you feel better to know that they regret it? Is it gonna patch up the hurt feelings? No. So yeah, that's for somebody. But it's not gonna help you at all. The best thing you really can do is move on. Stop overthinking it. Stop worrying so much about it. For others of you where this isn't someone who's done you something and this is karmic debt because you just have so much insecurity or so much worry and fear that you've brought it over from the last lifetime to this lifetime to be able to clear the debt out and actively work through it. Again, focus on what makes you feel good. Don't focus on what triggers you. It's so easy to go off on a tangent. Like I said, what if they don't like me? What if they don't support me? What if they think I suck? What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What if I embarrass myself? What if I just don't want to be seen? That's not going to help you either. It's just going to keep you stuck, and it's just going to keep you stifled. Again, you do have the star card and you had the Leo card here. Who did I pull that for last night? I can't remember. I was doing all signs. Can't remember which one it was, but again, you have the Leo card and you have the star card. Both Leo, Aquarius axis. We are in Leo season right now at this time. We have an Aquarius coming up, Aquarius full moon on August 8th, August 9th, and we have the 8-8 portal already coming up in Leo. The day after that, we have the Aquarius full moon. This is a time to really, I heard star power. Get in alignment with your star power. Get in alignment with your star. Get in touch with your star. Who are you on the inside? Right? Like, you know how Beyonce is Beyonce, but then she got, like, what's her name? What's the alter ego name? Sasha Fierce. It's like, who is your Sasha Fierce? Where are they? Grab them. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the time to just be Capricorn. This is the time to be diva. This is the time to be that guy, that girl. This is the time to really tap into your inner self, and hold on to your star. Okay, whether it be holding on to your star power or holding on to just like the wish upon a star that you're planting right now at this time, and it's going to require a lot of strength out of you. This is a good time for you to really move yourself, Capricorn, into a space of being the star. It is meant for you to be seen. Aquarius Leo axis is one of those. Again, we're in Leo season. Leo season. Leos are the epitome of spotlight children. They love the spotlight. Child, they think everybody love them. Honey, they think that they shit sugar and gold and roses and chocolates and flowers and berries and shit, bitch. And that is exactly the way you should be thinking about yourself. Aquarius do the same thing in a different manner. Aquarius thinks, since I'm not like the rest of y'all, I'm better than the rest of y'all. I'm obviously the one that God chose. Because I don't do the stuff the rest of y'all little people be doing. Like, and again, that's kind of the energy you need to be in. Less egotistical and self-righteous, but you know, that's kind of the vibe you need to be in, where it's like less anxiety, less overthinking it, less worry, less stress, and more thinking about where do you want to be. I tell people, my clients all the time, there's a lot of stars in the sky. One of them got your name on it. You need to find it and hold on tight to it. Don't just reach for the top of the trees. Reach for the stars. Capricorn, I feel like you're wanting to reach for the stars, but there is either some insecurity that's lingering because of something that other people have done to you or said to you or made you feel, or this is karma based on you standing in your own way. And for a lot of you, this feels like you kind of just standing in your own way because you're thinking a whole lot more than you're doing. You're doing more thinking about the thing instead of taking the action. You're doing more calculated planning than you're doing spontaneous efforts. You know what I'm saying? And the more you think about it, the more you kind of talk yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of talk yourself down from doing some shit sometimes. You ever done that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym today and I'm gonna go like get a new tattoo and I'm gonna start that vlog, and then before you know it, child, you be like, maybe tomorrow. Right? And it's like, don't talk yourself down out of it. If you know that you're going to put on your best dress and go in there and apply for the job and you're going to look the manager in their face and shake their hand and tell them your name, then do it. Don't get into the parking lot and then you get to buying your nails and shit and you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you kind of acting like, oh, you know, but I mean, because, you know, what if the manager not in there? And then, like, what if they busy? Like, what if they don't really like me? What if I don't, you know what I'm saying? My shirt a little wrinkled. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to try again tomorrow. It's like, no, you already in the parking lot. You already got dressed. Why are you talking yourself down from what it is that you need to do? Don't lean back from the fear. You need to lean into it. That's how you gonna get to the other side to realize, oh, that really wasn't as scary as I you know what I'm saying, that really wasn't as bad as I thought. That really didn't go as like I thought it would. Actually, I got the job hired right on the spot. They actually liked my little blouse even though it was a little wrinkled. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk yourself down from nothing is what this feels like. You need to be the biggest influence in your life, and you're meant to be an influence in other people's lives. But that is going to come with you getting out of your head, releasing being so negative and pessimistic, and start replacing that with positivity. I understand that that's so much easier said than done, but it has to be done. This is a part of you clearing your karmic debt. Okay? Thank you again so much if you've gotten this far. I really do appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments, join our channel over here. I'm definitely trying to grow our family over here. Again, check down in the description box below if you need anything from me, how to book me, where to book me, how to find me on other platforms, and all of the other cool stuff like that. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, Capricorn. I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.